Hello, everybody, and welcome in to yet another Madden 23 video. This video, Madden 23 Face of the Franchise, has some big changes, and they're kind of trash.
They tried to solve two big problems with one small change.
Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about Face of the Franchise for a little bit.
Wait!
Sorry.
Beta code.
Beta code.
Video. You don't know when.
You don't know when or where,
It's here.
but
It's
it'll
gonna be like
here.
this. It's gonna be a boop.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right.
it'll be up.
So stay subscribed because we got some more beta codes to get out too. So, but yeah. So Face of the Franchise, it's been out for quite a while now.
Nobody plays it, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody play it?
I don't know if anybody plays it. I don't really.
I played it when it first came out.
Yeah, same.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like
Well,
it.
here's
never
the
played
thing.
it
Whenever
again.
it first came out, I don't know when it was, like 2016,
17.
something like that. It came out and it got everybody so excited.
Why? Because it was new.
More
It was cool kind of playing high school for some reason, but
Yeah, well, guess what?
dude.
They don't have that anymore.
Oh.
So I hope you're
Oh.
happy.
good job, Madden.
They got rid of the only two cool parts about it.
This is the Madden I know right here.
Well, this is the thing, right? Because
Yeah.
they clickbaited everybody whenever this first came out years ago that it was going to be more like what 2K has, where you're going to like truly be able to create your character, maybe like face scan in the game. There's going to
would
be
be
more.
awesome.
That would be
There's going to
cool.
be the 40-yard dash, different
That
combine
would be cool.
stuff, different like tests up until the NFL draft. Come to know that you get drafted by the same NFL team every time, no matter what. Everything you do in college doesn't even really matter too much.
Oh, you're
Dude,
making me
imagine You
mad.
could do the 40-yard dash and you could fall, slip, and your schlong comes out.
That did happen.
Remember when you used to hit the back bumpers like this to go fast? Be
yeah.
right foot, left foot,
Yeah,
right.
so
That was
and
awesome.
then what was it? It was last year they teased a 40-yard dash, but you literally didn't do anything.
That's
You
how they.
pressed,
That's
like,
how they
one
get. Yeah,
button.
that's how they get you.
There was no skill involved. You couldn't get a
Yeah.
different time. Like it was. Why?
It's
And now, okay,
frustrating.
so and then for last year, what they did, and because I play a little bit of the face of the franchise in the beginning of the year,
Sorry.
just because, yeah, I know you should be sorry. You feel sorry for me, please, everybody.
Did
they
your footage
incorpor-
get corrupted when you did that?
Yeah, thank goodness. Where was that? Oh yeah, so they incorporated the yard with face of the franchise.
That's kind of an upgrade.
That doesn't
No,
really
but
make sense.
it
That
was
doesn't make
stupid.
sense
It
to me.
didn't
Because
make
so
sense.
well, so
Isn't the
last
yard
year,
where you could keep like pitching stuff back? And all,
Yes.
so why is that in
yeah.
there?
So last year was kind of their attempt to go towards that 2K thing where it's like you have my player because you make a player and you can play with them in the yard with other people's creative players, correct?
Yeah, but I don't think you could play with that player in the yard.
You know what
I
this
thought you
sounds
did.
like?
No, not online.
Are you sure?
I didn't go through the full thing because I freaking almost fell asleep.
You
But
know what I think they're trying to do in FIFA? If you do their like story mode that's kind of like this, you go to like basically like it's like cage fighting, but it's like for soccer.
Oh, yeah.
futsal.
What-
3v3. That's what it sounds
What's
like
it
they're
called?
trying to
Futsal.
introduce.
it's called, what's it called?
Futsal.
It's not pronounced like that.
Yes, it is.
Futsal?
Futsal.
All right.
Foot salt?
I love foot salt.
But that's what it sounds like they're doing. They're just trying to like take that and kind of make like the dark alley
Yeah, and
football
that-
thing.
that is kind of
introduce
cool
it
to me. Yeah,
Madden.
like how NBA, like you go on the courts, right, and just 3 people, and it's like what 3v3.
It's you can do 3v3 online with
That
other
would, I
people's
mean, I know the
creative
yard's
players.
kind of like that, but that'd be cool if it was like that, like how we do our backyard football stuff. It's kind of set up like that, like players just get together and.
Madden would be so much better if they just added small mini games. Like if like in 2K, you start out with a brown shirt, you're like a 68 overall. You go to training, you do the workouts, you play games, your overall goes up, you become better, you play with other better players, you go through college, you go to the league.
Gauntlets like good enough, and they're like, that's our mini games.
They are. And
Like,
it
if
hasn't
they-
changed.
If they had a like a community thing where there was just a bunch of football
Yes,
fields, you
that's what I
rolled
wanna
up,
do.
you did 3v3 with other people online.
Again, I
That'd
think
be
it would be
cool.
sick if they introduced it again. It would give people to play their game for so much longer. A community tab where
Mhm.
communities make different mini games.
But they need
You
to-
could go in and play.
It's kind of like an NFL street type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not as many rules. You just kind of backyard. You sling the ball.
Like-
you hop off of walls. Come on. now.
Looking at all the EA games, Madden's the worst.
Hmm?
When it comes to their sports game, Madden has the least.
It's the only one I play, to be honest with you. So I don't know.
It has the least
No, I played
customization.
NHL is really good with customization because
Yes.
you could actually make a stadium. You make like a whole new team.
But that's like you can play the game modes they have, and that's it.
Yep.
You got play now, Ultimate Team, franchise, the yard,
Superstar KO.
Superstar. Well, that and the yard are kind of the same
Gauntlet.
thing.
There's the gauntlet. There's the MUT draft thing, but like they don't really update any of
the
it.
gauntlet that they copy and paste.
Can
from
you
season to
scroll
season.
down for like a little bit? So essentially, what they're trying to do this year. So apparently, it was like super slow pace. It's almost like a movie in a way where there's so many different cutscenes that honestly get you nowhere. Like the decision, there's not many decisions that you make, and whatever decision that you make in the grand scheme of things means absolutely nothing in the end. You know what I mean?
What's the point of even having that?
Right. There's
Exactly.
one
You're just like
outcome.
sitting there watching this, kind of wasting your time. That's really what it feels like. So apparently this year they're doing less of the cutscenes in the beginning, and they're just adding some stuff at the end of games, depending on like how good or bad you do. And I hope that it actually matters. Like if you do bad in a game, I hope the cutscene like has something that negatively impacts you. But if you do really good, something positive can actually happen where it actually matters.
They need more outcomes because like in 2K,
more
there's unlimited amount of outcomes that can happen, and it seems like this is like maybe 5.
Yeah.
Where it's like just literally add more outcomes.
Yeah.
Now, I've never played it, but can other teams like trade for you?
No.
That'd be cool.
Which is a shame because like, you're a player, you don't get to control that.
Can't you
Like,
request?
or you could request a trade, but this is what's kind of stupid. You request a trade, and then you almost get to pick what team you get traded to. Kind of stupid. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, it says somewhere here. So you start as a veteran this year in the NFL. Like because what I've noticed whenever I did the Face of the Franchise videos, everybody enjoyed the most the high school portion, the college portion.
It's different.
Because it's different. And then once you get to the NFL, it's literally just playing franchise mode with one player. That's all it is. And it's cutting directly to that. Apparently, you're coming into the NFL as a 5-year player. Whenever you create your character, you get to pick what team that you start on.
It says you're a free agent, able to sign with any team that they choose.
Exactly. Why? What's the point? Like, I don't want to start on the team that I want to start on. It's not my decision. I don't want it to be my decision.
It could be interesting because it's like, let's say you go to a team and you do bad. And then, like, are they going to trade you away? But they just.
But they're not
going
to
to.
trade
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
do you
it's like-
automatically start though? Like, if you pick Kansas City and you're a quarterback, like, do you automatically start over Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah,
How realistic
that's
is
the thing.
that?
Like, and you're starting as a 5-year veteran also.
That-
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm not going to lie. I don't hate the idea of doing that because it's saying it is the first time in any sports game where you're not starting as a rookie. I'm not
but
going to lie.
like-
I don't hate that. But
why though? Because
it has to be. They have to do it right. Where it's like if you do bad, do. If you do, then you get traded. You could end up being a backup. And you got to work your way up, improve yourself.
You're not going to be a backup though, because what happens?
But
when
like,
you're
what
a
if you
backup?
are?
You're
What if you
gonna,
are? And like, because like
I'd
in
be
2K, you don't
shocked.
start.
Yeah, 'cause
in
then you're
2K, you
not
don't start on the
playing
bench,
anything.
or do you start on the bench? And it's like you play like a
well,
few
that's
minutes.
2K. They got more going on.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if you played for like a few snaps, like you're up by like a lot, and then you ball out, then maybe you get like more playing time the next game. It's like
But that's the thing though. Like as a
not
quarterback,
gonna
like you're
do
not just
that.
gonna like get subbed out and then
Yeah,
sub back
they're
in.
not
It's
gonna
not
do
like
that.
basketball. That's the problem there. It's either you're a backup
yeah,
for
but
the game or
you're saying all this as if you know for sure. Like you might.
Well, I'm sorry because they've had this for 5 years and it's been the same thing every year. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going off of. So I apologize for that. They haven't showed me anything that's gonna like really tell me that there's gonna be like big
change.
improvements to the game.
Yeah.
But I hate the fact that you start as a veteran because I mean not only you're skipping the high school, skipping the college stuff, like you're
I
doing
don't like
stuff
that
in the
either.
yard.
Like,
It's,
that almost seems like a different game mode entirely. Like this seems like this whole thing, the whole reason why this is even a mode is to build your way up,
Nobody's
to
gonna
see if you
play
can
it.
climb the ranks.
right. And the other thing about it is you could go into franchise mode and pick a player and run a franchise with that player if
Yeah.
you want to. That's
what
there.
you're
That's all. It's just that's what it is. It's the same game mode with a different name.
They're just putting it together kind of for you.
I don't know. We'll see.
Man,
We'll see. I'm disappointed. They could do so much of this, and they just
I was
they
gonna
fail
say
every time.
I don't hate the idea of being a veteran, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's just gonna be franchise mode with one player.
Yeah.
Right, which you could already do. You could
Yeah.
have already done. And we'll see what the cutscenes are and
Is
all
a
that.
star
Because
or a bus, not.
like last year, like you go and you get a shoe deal out of nowhere, and it's the same shoes every time. And
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
dude, you remember Matt Flynn?
oh, I love Matt Flynn.
You know?
What about Matt Flynn, Joe? What do you got to say about Matt Flynn?
I don't know. He didn't have a great opportunity to play under the rookie contract, but when they played really well.
Michael
well,
Turner.
Well, good thing that you get to start in year 5, so you don't have to worry about that in face of the franchise.
Why are they trying to bring Matt Flynn into this?
I mean, it makes sense. He did come in that one.
Hey,
year,
Tyreek
remember?
Hill's tearing his ACL right here.
Probably.
He's like,
Like, I mean, speaking of that, like your player, I probably can't get injured. Like,
yeah.
I name a player that's going to go through his whole career, maybe besides like
Okay,
Joe Thomas or
but
something, and never get hurt.
He
Ever.
might also.
He could. I'm sorry. Again, I'm going off of what I've seen in the
How can
past.
you make an article this long about this? My lord.
I don't know.
We made a video this long about this.
Yeah. Wait, creative players get a new position opportunity: cornerback. In addition, the returning options of linebacker, wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. So.
Oh yeah, what cornerback? Right? You said cornerback.
Cornerback.
Every year they add one new position
And
that you
linebacker.
can play as.
Linebacker as well.
Linebacker's already in.
They get a 1-year deal with their preferred team, which means they have to pay attention to the depth chart and offensive and defensive scheme of their choice. A New York Giants fan creating a running back might think twice about challenging. Oh, so you're not going to get that automatic start.
Okay.
See, dude?
That's what I'm saying. Challenge unless they think
TJ's
they'll
so mad at me
develop
right
so
now.
much that management will give them a new 5-year deal.
Yeah, see, this could be interesting. They might have done it right. Do I think they did? Probably not. But
I have no interest.
we gotta give them the benefit of the doubt.
What if they just put
Try
that in
something
there
new.
And it's just you go to the team and they're just like, all right, yeah, 5-year deal every time. All right, yeah.
All right, that's a little bit better, but that still got me like meh. But okay, that's cool.
It
That makes it not 100% completely stupid.
I don't like I was gonna say I don't like where it says it skips the non-sensual plot lines and cameos the college offered. Like that part was really cool, but
That's
this
what made
is something
Praise
new
the
that they're
franchise,
trying.
Like,
If this busts on this year and does not work at all, do not bring it back from Madden 24.
I mean, they
Simple as
already
that.
should have stopped it like 2 years ago.
Well, no, this is something different though. This is something new. It is something different.
I mean,
Give it a shot.
It's a different storyline. It's still face of the franchise like they've been doing.
Yeah, but it seems like they upgraded it where you're not a rookie. You're starting as a 5-year. They're trying
but
something
isn't
different.
that a downgrade?
I don't think it is. It's something new. Anything that we can get that's new is an upgrade.
I feel like you are the kind of people that are the reason why this game is still successful.
Me.
They changed up a little bit. They changed the name. They put this person in here.
I mean,
And then
Like,
it says
this isn't.
it says while careers of 12 or more seasons are still possible in face of the franchise, players should be able to hit a 99 overall after 5 seasons of progression. So you play through 5 seasons. So you can play up to 12 seasons, but after 5 seasons, more than likely you're going to already be a 99 overall.
Who plays that many seasons?
Not me.
Without
sim
like
them?
simming them,
Yeah. So
I
what if you
don't
just
know.
sim to your? I mean, you could obviously. You don't have to, but sim to your 5-year 99 overall.
I mean, to be fair, like 5 years into your career, that's probably whenever you're in your prime anyways. You should definitely digress.
well, no,
from
it's
there,
saying
but, like,
10 years. It would be at 10 years then.
I guess 10 years, but you don't get to play the first 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. You start at whatever and then.
Oh, man, we'll see.
And
We'll
the thing is
see.
too, which I feel again we don't know, but I feel like after 5 years, let's say 5-year sims, every player, no matter which you pick, might be like the same overall. Like no matter how many times you do it, which would be kind of dookie. Like there's no chance of being better or worse.
What, this dude's name Oldenburg? What kind of name is
Yeah,
that?
Dude, he's like the big man on campus, Joe. Come on now.
Because he's old?
Wow, that hurts. That hurts, Joe.
I don't know.
To
who
what,
that is.
Oldenburg? Probably. Whatever. Just take the mode out.
Ladies and
right.
gentlemen, let us know like your honest
Put
thoughts
NFL
about,
Street 2 in Madden. I'll play it.
Yeah, there we go. Let us know your honest thoughts about Face of the Franchise, what you've thought of it like ever since it came out in
Dude.
2017.
Well, it was actually called the long shot.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what it
long
was.
shot.
And I
Yeah,
think it
long
was
shot.
18 and
That's
19
true.
they turned it in, but
good,
yeah.
good call there. Good call there. Let us know. I don't know. I just completely get disappointed by this stuff every time because it
Thank
could be
you.
really cool.
Hey, remember,
I
if
don't
you
know.
didn't see that beta code, go back, watch it again. 'cause
It
it's in
was
there
there.
somewhere.
It was there.
there.
I
I
looked
missed
at
it.
it.
I got to go back and try to find it.
Got to.
It's
We'll see
probably
you next one.
backwards.
Peace.